Hey, what's up, y'all? Just something like quick and simple that I did on Claude Code that I really like that really helps me, and also I think helps take me kind of one layer above what I would typically think of building. Rather than just building a thing or an artifact or something along that lines. I've started trying to play more with making changes to the actual system in which I do things to just help with little oddities that make me more productive or less productive or whatever the case is. So, anyways, Claude Code. One of the things that's awesome about it is that it can basically just write crazy code and alter shit that's directly on your computer, right? That means it can edit and alter itself and like apps and programs on your computer too. So there's a few things I've done with that. One thing I've done is that when I'm talking to it and it's getting back to me or something, or it wants me to make a decision of some sort, you see it just went ahead and wrote a message about after 10 seconds of inactivity, an audio chime plays. I want to see if you can hear that real quick. Let's see. I don't know if you heard that, but it was a little chime. It was a very pleasant chime. And it's something I just literally told Claude Code, hey, I'm tired of the fact that you ask me a question and I don't get back to you until 30 minutes later or 3 hours later, or whatever the case is. Like, I want a quick little notification so I can look over, just press one or two, whatever that is. And I was like, just give me a little chime every time you're done with something. And it edited its own code in order to do that. So, boom, I thought that was awesome. So that's one little thing. Another thing is it can tweak and edit and create apps within like your actual computer itself. And one thing about my dock down here, you'll see I have Slack. I get distracted as fuck with Slack, and when a message comes in, immediately my brain, that's priority. I got to look at that. And so what I did is I told Claude Code about that, and I said I want you to build something in that helps me deal with that. And you'll see it popped up on my screen right now, FocusGuard, saying, "Hey, you checked Slack 3 minutes ago. Do you really need to check it again?" And it defaults to over here, "Nope, you're right," and then it just closes it. Or if I try again and I click yes, I do, then it actually opens up Slack so I can take a look at that. So that's another cool like little thing. The other thing is I've got another little app launcher here that I made. Another thing that it built where a little meta, and I was like, you know what? There are so many apps or web apps or automations or programs that I've built in Claude Code right now where I'm like, I can't remember which is which, and I don't want to kind of peruse through my files. And some of these are like locally hosted servers, and you got to like run them up again at a certain local address of like local address 5132 or whatever. And sometimes those will swap around when you do new servers and blah, blah, blah. So it's like, let's make this simple. Give me a dashboard that I can just click on in my dock down here that opens up a specific dashboard where I can see all the different things that I've built, kind of categorized in different sections, and I can just simply hit, whatever I want to do, like launch a specific one, at which point it will launch that local server and then give me the ability to actually open it up live so that I can then go ahead and use that thing, whatever the thing is. So, anyways, those are just three little things that I've done that. This last one is more about like building a thing that's useful, but the first two were more about like how can I tweak the way I work rather than just make something that is a good like end product that's useful. So anyways, I wanted to share it. Hopefully it's useful to y'all. Take care. See ya.